Any mention?
Yeah, please, Lordship. Lordship, I'd like to mention item number 14, my lord.
14.
Yes, my lord.
This matter was heard.
No, Your
No,
Lord.
my lord. Because I have one part heard matter before this bench today, my lord. Item 8. So all other matters I thought of mentioning, my lord. Item 14, my lord. Yes.
3 weeks.
3 weeks. 3 weeks, my lord.
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Oh, 3 weeks. No? 14.
Oblige, Your Lordship.
My lord, item number 13, 15 and 16 also, my lord. Let it be after 2 weeks, my lord, for this.
13.
13, 15 and 16.
And their lordship.
Same order. 3 weeks.
Yes, my lord.
Your lordship, I beg to mention on behalf of my colleague item number 19. Item 19. 19.
On behalf of,
On behalf of my colleague, P. Yobin.
he's not there.
He's not.
Mention is made on behalf of Mr. Accommodation is sought for on behalf of Mr. P. Yogan, legal counsel, who is indisposed. On premier, this is matter up to 3 weeks.
Much better.
Please, Your Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 6, Your Lordship. Lordship, in this matter, we have already concluded our.
Oh, this
Lordship, I pray this matter may come up after 2 weeks, Your Lordship.
2023, you have completed yours, Mr. Guru.
Yes, Your Lordship.
I have not completed, my lord.
Have you
You
started?
were supposed to. I have started, and I think you are supposed to file.
Lordship, as per the last order that the parties have completed the arguments, so we have to file our arguments, written notes.
Written argument.
Yes, written
But you
argument.
said you have not completed?
Words of completion, my lord, but I had not completed so far. I remember.
But as per the last
Anyway.
order, Your Lordship.
My friend is.
Lordship, for 2 weeks, Your Lordship.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. Yes, anything else?
Lordship, similar prayers for item number 11, Your Lordship. Lordship, item 11 is connected with item number 4 and 5, Your Lordship. Lordship, I pray that this matter may come up after 2 weeks, Your Lordship.
Too much later. It's also 2023 matter. This matter has been heard,
No, Your Lordship.
not heard. 1 week.
This is connected with item number 4 and 5.
Yes, like so. So 4, 5 and 11 will pass same order. Two weeks. But no more adjournment. No more adjournment. 2023 matters. Just missed the course.
Highly obliged.
4, 5, 11. 2 weeks. Huh? No, 10 also.
No, Your Lordship.
So 4, 5, 6. 4, 5.
4, 5 and 11 it's
All connected.
are connected.
10 is separate.
But 10, 2 weeks.
Highly
Yeah.
Lordship, item number 9. On joint request, Lordship, the matter may come up after 3 weeks.
This matter has been heard.
Yes, Lordship, it has been hard, but I have to start afresh.
I think if I remember correctly, only on the point of sentence.
Sentence also, Lordship, and some
Merits. Anyway, we will look into 2 weeks,
3 weeks. Because
3 weeks.
my lord, item number 12, the state is supposed to file the written argument, my lord.
Who?
State. So I'm trying for a week time.
You have filed yours.
I file your lordship. State has been taking 4-5 dates, your lordship.
1 week. 1 week.
1 week, my lord.
1 week. No, state.
Obliged, your lordship.
Diplomat.
Please, Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 21. On behalf of Srimati Anji Shilla, she's indisposed, Your Lordships.
This matter was heard.
No, my lord, it wasn't heard yet.
How long?
2 weeks, Your Lordships.
I'm a legal aid counsel in this matter, my lord.
2 weeks. No? 21.
Lordship, I would like to mention item number 17. Sir Mahanta is there. I am not prepared in this case. I need some more time to prepare, Lordship. Item number 17.
How long?
2 weeks, my lord.
2 weeks.
Lordship, I have similar prayer for item number 22 and 23. My lord, these are new matters. Could not. I need some more time
What
for.
are we doing here then? If all matters are being adjourned. Everyone is raising a hue and cry that there is no adequate bench for criminal matters, not being disposed. How can it be disposed if it's not taken up?
My lord, sometimes we come prepared, the other party seeks adjournment, and sometimes the other related cases get adjourned.
That's beside the point. Okay, we are not addressing any side for that matter. It's generally.
Yes, my lord. And this is in the bottom of the list, so we could not take time to prepare, my lord, expecting that it will not be taken up. Two weeks, my lord. We'll come prepared next time.
Lordship, in item number 23, I am there. So these matter may come up after 3 weeks, Lordship, because one more accused is convict is there. He is yet to file the appeal, and papers are in process, Lordship.
22, 23, 3 weeks. Yes, anything else?
Item number 18. This has come for the first time for hearing.
On joint request, this if this matter may be listed after 3 weeks, Your Lordship.
18, 3 weeks.
And your pleasure.
Give me more. 20 now.
Please, Lordship, I beg to mention item number 20, Lordship.
There's only 20 years left. 3 weeks.
Much obliged, Your Lordship.
Daily list item number 1.
What is
be my handwritten note.
Please, Your Lordships. This is an appeal directed against the judgment and order dated 17/8/2023. It's criminal appeal.
Yes.
Well, it's the paper book has been filed. I can start referring to the paper book. More convenient for me. Well, let's have the paper book, please. Well, it's the FIR. Well, I'll take your lordship's start from the FIR. The FIR is at page 2, the typed copy. It was filed on 9th of February 2014. Well, let's have the FIR.
Yes.
Sir, I, the undersigned, have the honor to report that today, the 7th of February 2014, at about 11 to 12 noon, there was an occurrence at Amdubighat, Ribhoi district. Where, but I think there is some while, it is not where. While late Madhav Das, 28 years, is roaming on his motorbike, number not known, from Polaguri. He is coming from his bamboo business. So on reaching Amdubighat, suddenly one person must stop his bike, namely Indrajit Das, son of Hirendra Das of Panbari, Amjog Hill, and cut down by sharp weapon on his neck. Sharp weapon dao on his neck. The said victim died on the spot. The said Indrajit Das was fully suspected as the murderer. So I, the father of the victim, lodged this FIR before your honor to kindly cause an inquiry into the spot. This is for your information and necessary action from your end. It's on the basis of this, Milits, Khanapara PS case number. Well, it's Khanapara PS case number 5/2 of 2014, corresponding to Milits Sessions case number 48 of 2015. Was registered and I was arrested, Milits. Now the prosecution, my lords, has led about 12 witnesses. 2 defense witnesses were also cited, my lords. And my lords, by judgment on order dated 17/8/2023, my lords, I was found guilty. And by sentence, my lords, dated 29/8/2023, the punishment has been life imprisonment and fine of 20,000. I'll take your lordships to the judgment, my lords. My lords would find it at page 137 of the paper book.
You're going directly to the judgment instead of the facts of the case.
My lords, I was going to the judgment for the purposes of showing, my lords, what the number of witnesses who have been examined by the parties. Only to that limited extent. I'll come back to the facts, my lords.
Page?
My lords, 137. (138), my lords, the witnesses are mentioned. PW 1 to 12 minutes, and the DW 1 and 2 are all mentioned here in page 138 minutes. I take your lordships to the Millet's charge sheet. That my lords would find that. Where is it page noted? 8A. On page 9 onwards, my lords, is the charge sheet. Typed copy, my lords, would find at page 13 onwards. My lords, are found, my lords.
Yes.
The typed copy. Yes, this is dated the 10th of July 2014. And my lords, on column number 7, the prosecution case is narrated. My lords, I'll start reading from there. Should be the case of the prosecution is that on 7/2/2014 at about 10:30 a.m. while late Madhav Das, 28 years, son of Haridhan Das, village Palguri, PO Killing Valley, PS Jagi Road, Moregaon, Assam, was proceeding to Amdobighat, Amjong Road, Riboy district in a motorcycle. On the way, Amdobighat, he was stopped by Shri Indrajit Das, son of but I think there's some mistake in typing. He was attacked by Shri Indrajit Das by a sharp weapon dao. As a result, he fell down in the road and died instantly. Hence, the case was registered and investigated into. During the course of investigation, a prima facie case under section 302 was found well established against the arrested person, namely Shri Indrajit Das, so and so, so and so. Therefore, under the facts and circumstances, I beg to send him to the case. So, the case of the prosecution is, my lords, that the deceased was traveling in a motorcycle. At a certain spot, my lords, he was attacked by the accused person, who's the appellant before, my lords. And with a dao, my lords, he was attacked. And because of that, my lords, he sustained injuries and he died.
Mr. Paul,
My lords.
see, FIR is dated 10/7/2014.
My lords.
No,
The FIR, my lords.
it's 9/2015.
9/2/14, my lords.
9/2/14. And what is the date of charge sheet?
The date of the charge sheet is 10/2/14, my lords.
10/2/14. No,
I think there is a mistake with the date again, my lords.
that is what one day.
Cannot be, cannot be. I think, my lords, there's a typo error. Do we have the clear copy?
Is it 10/7/2014?
My lords, just bear with me for a second, my lords. There is a typographical
See at page 10.
of the paper book, my lords.
Oh, 10/7.
I think there is a typographical error in that date. Charge sheet number is, my lords, 13 of 2014. It is 10/7. It should be 10/7, my lords.
Should be 10, because incident was 7/2.
Can't be, my lords, on 10.
Yes, that's what.
Yes. I think, my lords, it's 10/7/2014. They've written down over there, but then down below they've again given a.
How can they be so careless?
Who's done the typing?
Murder case, and is this?
There is no date mentioned here in the charge sheet.
Oh, charge sheet. See at page 9. Page 9. No, page. Oh, this, see, charge sheet was forwarded through PI. This is 14/7. Page. Huh?
Where's the original? Show me the original copy. You have the certified copy.
12/7. 10/7. Yes, it's 10/7.
10/7, my lords. At
Page-
the next page, my lords, the two
Page-
dates mentioned.
Page 10 is there. Not,
My lords, if your lordships kindly have a look at next page, page 10.
yes.
My lords, there are two dates mentioned over there, dated 10/7/14, dated 10/2/14.
Why two dates?
Because, my lords, even in the. You have the original? Just show me the original. My lords, just bear with me. We have the certified copy. I'll just verify the date.
Yes, sir. Oh, see, this is
10/2 probably is the date of registration of FIR.
FIR date is, my lords, 10/2 or 9/2.
FIR is 9/2. Probably it is registered on 10/2. Probably, yes.
this 6, 4, 10, 5. Okay, we'll take it 10/7 then.
10/7, my lords. The date, effective date is 10/7.
Okay. Charge sheet dated 10/7.
The typed copy, where did you guys get this date? has to be typed according to this. How can you? Where's the seizure? Page is not telling with this page. Give me the seizure list dated. Page 110. No. What is the murder weapon? But let's, before I proceed further, let's I'll have to draw your lordship's kind attention to, I think the pages have been a little, page 110 millets and 112, two seizures were made millets by the police at the course of investigation on 14/2/2014 millets.
Just a moment. Okay, please continue.
Millets. Page 110 millets. I'll just take your lordships to the seizures first, millets, and then I'll take your lordships to how the investigation was conducted.
Yes.
Millets, this is the first seizure dated 14/2/2014 millets. There's one seizure of one bicycle Hero old model. That was seized, millets. It says, I so outpost do hereby on 14/2/2014 at about 12 noon seize the below noted material recovered abandoned from Amdubigat Road, Reboy District. The same was seized in the presence of the below noted witnesses. Then, millets, I'll take your lordships to page 112. No, this is the inquest. I'm sorry, millets, the paper book, I think the pages have been, page 114 is the next seizure, millets. My lords have it, my lords.
Yes.
Page 114 is the next seizure. The inquest has actually come in between. Seizure list, my lords. Umsting outpost number so I, Shri Deborah of Umsting outpost do hereby today on 7/2/2014 at about 3:30 p.m. seize the below noted material recovered from the PO of Amdubigat Amjong, Reboy District, Nongpo. Near the dead body, the same was seized in the presence of the below noted signed witnesses. One long bamboo hand-cut sharp weapon, thou 2.5 feet. So this was seized, my lords, on 7/2/2014.
The same day.
Well, the date is important here. Your lordship kind of say it's 7/2.
Yes.
That's prior to the incident itself.
No, date of incident is 7/2.
No, well, FIR is filed on 9/2.
Yes.
Is of 7/2 millets. But the FIR is on the basis of which the entire investigation is done, millets. It is seized on 7/2. Probably at the stage of when the inquest was being done, millets.
There was a general diary entry. See on the top of the seizure list. Page 114. It refers to GD entry dated 7/2/2004.
Lordships, at that stage of the the GD entry which my
Whatever the case may be, see, the dead body was recovered at the spot.
At the spot. Well, that inquest is there. Well, I'll have to take a lordship to the inquest report.
So when the police party went, they saw the dead body, then the murder weapon, which
at
was
that stage it was seized, Melons.
seized. So it would tally.
No, weapon, my lords, otherwise also because that, my lords, that is one of the grounds that we've taken. That has never been sent for FSL, my lords, and that's of course one of the grounds of appeal.
We're talking about the seizure.
My lords. Your lordships kindly then come to the inquest, my lords, at page 112. The typed copies at page 113.
Yes.
Well, it's I Shri D. Bora of Umsiang Outpost do hereby today on 7/2/2014 at about 4:30 p.m. hold inquest over an identified dead body of a male person, late Madhav Das, son of Sonso of Jagi Road, being identified by cousin brother Shri Harichandra Das. The inquest has been done. I, in the presence of the following signed witnesses, the dead body was found in the link road to the paddy field from Amdubi Ghat to Markarduba village. The head of the deceased, my lord, should be facing towards the south side and face towards the sky with, second written as illegible, my lords. I'll just take your lordships.
To page 113, there is a typed copy of the inquest.
I'm sorry, my lords.
See, page 113, the typed copy of the inquest.
My lords, I'm reading from the typed copy. Something's been left out as illegible, my lords. I was just trying to find out what is it. Mouth closed and eyes open, both hands straight up and feet also straight. The dead body was found wearing a blue
You read, I think better read from page 112.
112, my lords. That's the dead body was found lying in the link road of the paddy field from Amdubi Ghat to Sonso village, the head facing towards the south side and the face facing towards the sky with mouth closed and eyes opened, both hands straight and feet also straight. The dead body was found wearing blue long pant, black jacket, black gunji, brown color shirt, orange color underwear with green chappal. I now opened the clothes of the deceased person and found deep cut mark with sharp weapon, thou, long handle. Injury is present in back left neck at about 4-inch deep, and there is this is clear. I have a clearer copy. I'm sorry. I now opened the clothes of the deceased person and found deep cut mark with sharp weapon, thou, long handle. Injury is present in the back left neck at about 4-inch deep, and hence is found, and there is found no any injury mark on his body during inquiry. I now, after holding inquest over the dead body to the deceased, forwarded the same to the SDM HO Nongpo Civil Hospital for conducting post-mortem examination so as to the assertion of to ascertain the actual cause of death. And this is signed by two witnesses, millets. One is the headman and one Jitendra Biswas, dated 7/2/2014, millets. My lords, there is one more seizure that my lords would find at page 121. This is dated the 16th of February 2014. My lords, at page 122 is the typed copy. I, Shri D. Bora of Umsiang Outpost, do hereby today on 16/2/2014 seize the below noted vehicle along with documents on being produced by Shri Dijen Das, son of Ratan Moni Das, village so-and-so, PS Jagi Road, district Moregaon, owner of the motorbike which was used in connection with the above noted case. The same was seized in the presence of the noted signed witnesses. Vehicle number is, my lords, AS 218645, registration certificate where so-and-so, driving license of Dijendas.
Yes.
So this was the vehicle, my lords, which was allegedly used by the deceased.
Deceased or by the
By the
accused?
deceased. The deceased was coming in a motorcycle, my lords will kindly recollect. And I'll corroborate it with my lords.
Motorcycle or motorcycle?
Deceased was coming on a motorcycle, my lords.
Okay.
That, my lords, is one of the grounds on which, because at this stage, my lords, when the inquest is done, the weapon is found, the dead body is found, but the motorcycle is nowhere to be found, even though the FIR says, my lords, that he was coming on a motorcycle.
No, not motorcycle.
Yes, my
Who,
lords.
then this bicycle, what about this bicycle?
My lord, bicycle, my lords, is another story. It says that the accused was coming in a bicycle. That will all come out, my lords, at the stage of the evidence. I'll just take your lordships back to the FIR, my lords. It says motorcycle. Page 2. Page 2, third line, my lords, is roaming on his motorbike, number not known.
Okay.
So the case of the prosecution is, my lords, that he was coming on his motorcycle. He was stopped at that place, and that's where the incident happened.
Stop.
Inquest, my lords, does not say there is any motorcycle. The seizure will also establish that the motorcycle is subsequently produced by somebody else. It's not, my lords, found at the scene of the occurrence. And my handwritten notes on such paper. There's one more. Postmortem. The postmortem report. Well, as the body was then sent for postmortem, I'll just take your lordships to the postmortem report, and then we'll get straight to the evidence. Page 123. Page 123, my lords, is the postmortem report. Well, the typed copy is at page 125.
Yes.
What is external appearance? I'll skip on the dates. But it's external appearance, condition of subject, condition stout, rigor mortis present, eyes semi-opened, face turned left side. Then it's something 166 centimeters. It's upper limbs parallel to the body, lower limbs parallel to the body, wounds at serial number 2 minutes. Wounds, position, size and character. Deep cut injury over the back of the neck, measuring minutes 5 inches by 4 inches by 3 inches. Severe bleeding present. More detailed description of next page, my lords. If my lords can I have the next page at page 126. People have written ineligible. How does the court read it?
Yes.
Male body, 28 years old, stout condition with rigor mortis, with deep cut injury. Over the back of neck, and the spinal cord is the type of
is as described earlier. You look at 124.
My lords, I've got a larger copy, my lords. I'm trying to just have it as described earlier. No other injury anywhere. In my opinion, my lords, the opinion is my opinion, the cause of death is completely cut injury of the spinal cord and an acute hemorrhage as a result of cut injury over the back of the neck. So that's otherwise also the admitted position, my lords, that he had an injury on the back of the neck, and because of that, my lords, this happened. Now, my lords, in this case, there is a star witness, my lords, and it is on his evidence, this entire
Eyewitness.
He claims to be an eyewitness. Well, I say he's not an eyewitness.
Whatever.
Well, he claims to be.
That's a prosecution's case.
It was not the prosecution's case. Well, the difficulty is, well, he becomes an eyewitness because of certain questions put in the cross. I must admit before your lordships. That is what unfortunately is the case before my lords.
So that cements the fact.
Well, I will try to distinguish that fact. That is the statement on which the learned trial court has also based the conviction. But that gets destabilized because of what he has stated in his chief.
Contradiction of cross by chief.
Well, I have no other option because a question was put by me. Sometimes, damages are done. I must have. Is that would my humble submission would be it was improving upon a statement made in the chief, which he states in the cross. And if I may draw your lordship's kind attention to the evidence, starts from page 17 onwards. PW1 is from page 17 onwards, the typed copy will be from page 47. Page 47.
Yes.
My lords, have it. My lords. I received the summon issued to me today. I made available on the court. I know about this case which I came to depose in court that on 7/2/2014, while I was sitting inside, my lords may kindly take note of this, inside the shop, along with the shop owner at village Amdobigat at about 10:30 p.m., I heard one person shouting that one person was cut down and the name of that person was Sri Harisharan Biswas. I too, after some time, went to the PO and I saw a male person was lying on the ground, and at that time the said person was still alive. I saw injuries on the neck of the victim deceased. I do not know who committed the crime. I remember that one bicycle Hero old model company was seized by the police. Exhibit 1 is the seizure list, Exhibit 1 is my, and so-and-so is my signature. I was present at the time of conducting the inquest over the body by the police. Exhibit 2 is the inquest report, Exhibit so-and-so, so-and-so. I know the accused is standing in the dock, but I do not know who has committed the murder. That's all I have to say. In the cross millets, I was at the relevant time, I was sitting inside the grocery shop of Mr. Jatindra Biswas. The distance between the grocery shop and the PO is about 100 feet. There is no obstruction from the grocery shop to the PO. The incident is by the roadside near the paddy field, and I have stated earlier that I have not seen the commission of the offence. I went to the police to report there afterward. I accompanied them to the PO. I was asked to sign the inquest report, and I have not seen the weapon used for commission of the offence. I was examined by police. I have seen Indrajit Das accused going by his bicycle. We went first to see the victim, and later on the public also reached the PO at that point of time. It cannot be seen from the grocery shop, the place of occurrence. This is the statement of PW1, Melis.
Yes.
PW2, Melis, would find at page 48.
Yes.
I received the summon issued to me today. I made available on court. I know about this case that took place on 7/2/2014 at about 10:30 am. One person was attacked by Shivan Indrajit Das in the middle of the road between the two villages Amrobigat and Panbari. I know the name of the deceased, late Madhav Das. The accused Indrajit Das attacked the deceased by a dao on the backside of the neck of the deceased. The deceased succumbed to his injuries after 4 or 5 minutes after the attack. I can easily recognize the weapon dao if shown to me. On being shown the photograph of the deceased, I confirm. I easily recognize the weapon dao if shown to me. On being shown the photo of the deceased, I confirm that it was the dead body of late Madhav Das. Exhibit 4 is the photo of the dead body of the deceased on being recognized. Exhibit 5 is the photo of the dao being recognized and confirmed by me, which was seized by the police. I remember that one long bamboo handled dao was seized as by the police. Exhibit 3 is the seizure list. Exhibit 3/1 is my signature. On being shown to Exhibit 3/1, I confirm it is the same dao which was seized by the police from the place of occurrence from with material Exhibit 1. I have nothing more to say. Then in the cross melody states, at the relevant time, I was sitting with one Jatindra Biswas and Sakicharan Das outside the grocery shop of Jatindra Biswas. The time was about 10:30 am. The owner of the shop was inside, and I came from my paddy field to that place. The distance between the grocery shop and the place of occurrence was about 100 feet. I was shown the dao by the police. I do not remember whether there was blood stain or not. I do not know how far was the dao from the PO. I had not watch at that time on the day, but I do not have watch. I do not know how far is the police outpost from the PO. I went to the places of the grocery shop at about 12 noon. I was not called by the police to come to the PO. I have seen the wound on the backside of the neck of the deceased, but I do not know it was right or left side. The deceased far away from the village in Assam with Morrigaon district, and the accused and his family stays at Panbari village. I do not know why the incident took place. It is not the fact that PW1 was inside the shop. It is not the fact that I have not seen the incident. This is Melod's what has happened. The deceased was coming in a motorbike. I do not know the number of the motorbike of the bike, and the accused was going on bicycle. I do not know the brand of the bicycle used by the accused. I again state that there is no blood stain on the dao shown to me. This is on the basis on which the conviction has been sustained by the learned trial court. This one statement.
Yes.
I'll just take your lordships through the evidence first, Millets, and then we'll come back to the findings.
Let's go back to his evidence.
I'm sorry, Millets.
Let's go back to his evidence. Where was he situated at the...
He states... Millets, before that, if I may just take your lordships to the statement of PW1, Millets. PW1 categorically states in his chief, Millets, that I was sitting inside the shop along with the shop owner at village Amdobigat at 10:30 p.m. AM it should be, Millets. So he is inside the shop. when I heard one person shouting that one person was cut down and the name of the person is Harisharan Biswas. I too, after some time, went to the PO and saw the male person so and so. Well, as now PW2 states, Millets. In his chief, he states, Millets, the accused accused Indrajit Das attacked the deceased by a dao on the backside of the deceased. Then in his cross, Millets, he says, I was sitting with Jatindra Biswas and Sakhicharan Das outside the grocery shop of Jitendra Biswas. Now, Sakhicharan Das, Millets, he himself states that I was sitting inside the shop and I have not seen anything. Then Millets, he says, the owner of the shop was inside and I came from my paddy field to the place. The distance between grocery shop and the place of occurrence was about 100 feet. I was shown the dao by the police. I do not remember whether there was blood stain or not. I do not know how far was the dao from the PO. I had no watch with me. I do not know the time of arrival of the police. Police must have arrived around 3 p.m. on the day, but I do not have watch. I do not know how far the post is so-and-so. Then the next statement, Millets, I was not called by the police to come to the place of occurrence. I have seen the wound on the backside of the deceased, but I do not know how it was right or left side. The deceased far away from the village in Assam within Morigaon district, and the accused and his family stays at Panbari village. I do not know why the incident took place. It is not a fact that PW1 was inside the shop. So he, Millets, contradicts the statement of PW1 here. And he says, Millets, it is not the fact that I have not seen the incident. The deceased was coming on a motorbike. I do not know the number of the bike, and the accused was going in a bicycle. I do not know the brand of the bicycle used by the accused. I again state that there is no blood stain on the dao shown to me. Unfortunate part is, Millets, in the chief, he does not state, Millets, that he has seen the incident. In the cross, of course, Millets, the manner in which it has been recorded, this one phrase definitely comes in.
It was on a suggestion.
On a suggestion. The recording of the statement by the magistrate, Millets, is such that it says that I have not seen the incident. He denies it, Millets. He says it's not a fact that I have not seen. That would be, Millets, presumptuous. PW3, Millets, is one Jatindra Biswas. He is the owner of that shop. I have received the summon to depose in court today. I'm sorry. The copy with my markings, and there is which one? This one? Oh no, please go to the type copies. My lords may just bear with me for a moment. My red and blue markings are all there. This marking is here also. PW3, Millets. PW3 is Jatindra Biswas. Now, says, Millets, I have received to summon depose in court today. I was told by Harisharan Biswas that...
Mr. Paul, come back to Pillu 2.
Millets.
He did say that he has seen, not exactly seen.
He does not say, Millets, I have seen.
But he said...
He makes a statement, Millets, that accused Indrajit Das attacked the deceased by a dao on the backside of the neck of the deceased. That's all. He does not say, Millets, that I have seen it. That, Millets, statement comes in the cross.
So maybe it was implied. Because
Lordships are aware, Millets, on implication. And I'll come to the law, Millets. But as I submitted, Millets, the suggestion put by the defense before the learned trial court, Millets, we were not there. Of course, we do not know. But the manner in which it has been recorded, Millets, has come as such.
Okay. So Pillu 3.
Millets. PW3 is, Millets, the owner of that particular shop. I have received the summon to depose in court today. I was told by one Harisharan Biswas. Harisharan Biswas, Millets, is that PW2.
Yes.
That Indrajit Das murdered the victim Madhav. The incident took place around 10:30 on 7/2. Soon after the information of myself and other two friends, Harisharan Biswas and Shakicharan Das, went to the PO between Amdobi Ghat and so-and-so, which is located at the back side of my shop. Well, this is very important, which my lords may kindly appreciate. It is on the back side of the shop. At the place of occurrence, I have seen the victim was lying on the ground facing toward the sky on the right side of the road. And the PO, I have not seen anybody, just one bike and one dhow. I do not know who's the owner of the bike and the dhow. I have informed the police, but I do not file the FIR. After informing, we came along with the police to the PO. The police interrogated me, but I do not sign any paper. My statement was recorded by the police, but I never come to court to give any statement. I identified the accused who is standing in the dock today. I have nothing to say. Now he says, Malats, in cross, I was inside my grocery shop when the incident took place. Once Shakicharan Das was inside the grocery shop, whereas Harisharan Biswas was outside my shop. I have not seen the incident and I am not the eyewitness. The distance between the grocery shop and the PO must be around 100 feet. The accused was in his bicycle and the accused was coming in his bicycle and the accused was going towards Makhanduba side. The bike of at the PO, I later came to know, belonged to the victim, but I do not know the owner of the dhow. We are only three of us inside there in my grocery shop. I again state that Shakicharan Das was inside the shop, while Haricharan Das was outside it. The PO cannot be seen from my grocery shop. My lords may kindly take note of this.
Who is Harisharan Das and who is Harisharan Biswas?
Well, I think there is.
Are they different?
No, they're the same person, Malaj. At the stage of recording, Malaj, this mistakes have come in. That's why, Malaj, I had taken your lordship's.
Not in one place, repeatedly.
Repeatedly, Malaj, it has come as such. Malaj, the names, Malaj, it becomes easier. The first is, Malaj, PW1 is Shakicharan Das. Then the second guy is, Malaj, Haricharan Das.
Yes.
And the third is Jitendra Biswas. Now, Malaj, the place of occurrence cannot be seen from my grocery shop. I was informed by Haricharan Das. It should be Haricharan Das, Malaj. It's not Haricharan. It's Haricharan Biswas. Haricharan Biswas about the incident, but myself and Shakicharan Das have not seen the incident. After receiving information of the incident, we went to Umsiang post office to inform about the incident. Myself and Shakicharan Das went to inform at the police at Umsiang, and it took more than 1 hour in bike from our place, and I do not know why the incident took place. So, Malaj, if I can just recapitulate, Malaj, what comes in from the statement of these three witnesses, because they're the three people, Malaj, who are immediately near the place of occurrence. Jitendra Biswas, Malaj, is the owner of the shop. He says, Malaj, PW3, which is the owner of the shop, along with PW1, they are inside the shop. PW2 is Haricharan Biswas, Malaj, who's outside the shop. The place of occurrence, Malaj, is behind the shop. Now that becomes very relevant for our purposes, Malaj. And Malaj, the owner of the shop categorically states that, Malaj, the place of occurrence cannot be seen from the grocery shop. He's the owner, Malaj, who runs that shop daily. So he's the best person to know, Malaj, a certain place, whether it can be seen or it cannot be seen. So he categorically says it cannot be seen because it is at the back side of the shop, my lords would kindly recollect. The case of Malaj, as is brought out by PW2, is that he is outside the shop, meaning, Malaj, the place of occurrence, then the shop, and then, Malaj, would be PW2. So it is in that context, my lords will then have to appreciate, my lords, whether PW2 could have seen the incident or not.
Yes.
And the other interesting fact is, my lords, which is also borne out from the statements here, is PW1 and PW3 go and report this matter to the police. They come back with the police to the place of occurrence. PW2, my lords, states that at 12 noon, 10:30 the incident allegedly happened. At 12 noon, my lords, he goes back home. and he does not come back to the place of occurrence even after the police came back. That is borne out from his cross-examination.
What is the implication of that? Which way
My
you are
lords,
trying to...
my lords, the implication is, my lords, if I am the eyewitness of a certain incident and there are two people sitting there, my lords, who are going to the police to inform that, my lords, it's but natural that somebody who's seen the incident, my lords, would necessarily go. But he chooses not to go, my lords, he goes back home. PW1 and PW3, your lordships would have seen, categorically state that we have not seen anything. He says that we are informed by PW2, my lords, that this incident has happened. However, PW2, my lords, on his own volition, chooses not to go to the police. He also says, my lords, that even when the police later come to the PO, my lords, he does not go there anywhere. It is only, my lords, finally in court that he makes that statement. Well, it's PW4 at page 15 minutes. I received the summon to depose in court today. I know about the case. I do not remember the date, month and year of the incident. I was informed by Jitendra Biswas and Sakhi Charan Das that Indrajit Das was murdered, one Madhav Das, in between Amdobi Ghat and so-and-so, and I asked both of them to inform the police. After myself along with my friends left to the PO, and I saw the victim was lying on the ground and the crowd had gathered there, but I have not seen anything else. I do not know whether the victim had been murdered or killed by using instruments. Since I am not going near the victim and the police arrived around 3:30 p.m., I was not interrogated by the police at the PO. After the next day, I was called by the police and recorded my statement. I do not remember whether I have signed any paper in the police station. I do not know the accused person is present in the court. I have not seen the incident. I was informed by Sakhi Charan Das and Jitendra Biswas. I was at home when the incident took place. My house is less than half a kilometer from the PO. I visited the PO and I have seen a big crowd there at the time that the police have arrived at the PO, and the police arrived at so-and-so. I was so-and-so, so-and-so. Not relevant for our purposes, my lords. Then, my lords, PW5 is one Nirmal Malik.
Yes.
He states, I could remember the date and year of the occurrence. On the day of the occurrence, I was in my workplace at village so-and-so. I got a phone call on the date of occurrence from Sri Sujit Malik, who informed me, please come back as late Madhav Das was being murdered. I went to the PO. I saw the dead body by my own eyes. After I inquire about the matter as to who have committed the offence of the murder, Haricharan, that's PW2, my lords. Now, he's the person who's making these statements, told me that it was committed by the accused Indrajit Das. That on being shown to the photograph which the dead body of Madhav Das, when I saw him on the last place of occurrence, I remember that I've signed in one piece of paper at Exhibit 1 where the police seized one bicycle. I put my signature so-and-so, also to inquire from the Gaumbura public headman about one bicycle which was lying near the place of occurrence and was the side of the dead body. The Gaumbura told me that it belongs to accused Indrajit Das. That since the nearby all the residents of the village were telling it was Indrajit Das who murdered Madhav Das, I too believed it was him who have committed this offence. I have seen the accused is present in court today. I was examined by the police. I give my statement for them to so-and-so. On the relevant day when the incident took place, I was at Sakra rubber plantation about 18 kilometers away from the place of occurrence. I used to work at the rubber plantation and I still work there. I do not know the date of occurrence, month and year. As stated earlier, I was informed by Sujit Malik over phone of Por village. I arrived at Amdobi Ghat at 3:30 p.m. of the day. I came on foot to my village at Amdobi Ghat. When I reached the place of occurrence, I found many people from Meghalaya and Assam side. The old bicycle was seized by the IO on the following day during the morning about 10 a.m. The bicycle was seized by the IO from the possession of the headman. I am not the eyewitness of the incident and I got the information by my friend. I was not examined by the police. I am told by my friend that the incident took place at 11 a.m. of the relevant day.
Yes.
Now, well, if I can just take your lordships back to the cross of PW2, PW2 my lord states that at 12 p.m. he had already left the place of occurrence and he does not come back after that. Here, my lords, PW5 says, my lords, that he reaches the place of occurrence at around 3:30 because he is working somewhere else. And when he comes, my lords, PW2 then again informs him that he has seen me committing the murder. Or rather, my lords, he doesn't say that he's seen me committing the murder. He says that I have committed the murder and killed the deceased. There's a. I have not written. This is PW 6.
Page 52.
Page 52 is PW 6. He's the father of the deceased. Doesn't state anything relevant, my lords. I said, I know the case of the deceased victim Madhav Das is my son. On so-and-so, my deceased son went to Amjong village on his motorcycle. I was informed by Jagdish Bhuiya that my deceased son quarreled with the accused person Indrajit Das, who was a resident of Amdubighat, Panbari, and my deceased victim son was murdered as informed by Jagdish Bhuiya. I do not go to the PO, but I saw injury mark on the back of the neck when my deceased son was brought home by the villagers. The villagers of Amdubighat informed the matter to the police. I lodged FIR before the police. Exhibit 6 is the FIR and Exhibit 6/1 is my signature. My statement was also recorded by the police. On cross, he says that on the day of the incident, I was working in the field at so-and-so 3 kilometers from my home. The distance from my house to Amdubighat is about 2 hours walking distance. The FIR was lodged on 9/2/2014. The FIR was written by SI Umsiang Outpost. I do not know the content of the FIR. I am not the eyewitness and I do not know how the incident took place. I know that the incident occurred due to the fact that my youngest son, Jadab Das, eloped with the accused sister Rinku Das 4 days before the incident, and it was on the day of Saraswati Puja at present the accused sister Rinku Das is married to my son Jadab Das and living happily with us. My deceased son went to Amdubighat for business purposes. PW7 melodies is one Aditya Das.
How are they connected to the?
It's my humble submission, melodies. I don't see too much of.
Anyway, please continue.
I know the case on 7/2/2014 at around 11:30 a.m. While I was returning home from school with my son, I received a phone call from Dijen Das informing me that late Madhav Das was murdered by the accused person Indrajit Das, who is present in court today. Thereafter, myself and Dijen Das went to Nelly outpost under Moregaon district to lodge the complaint, but the police personnel of Nelly refused to register the complaint as the place of occurrence falls under Meghalaya. Thereafter, we proceeded to the place of occurrence and saw the dead body of the deceased Madhav Das was lying on the roadside at Panbari, which is under the state of Meghalaya. The matter was reported to the police by the headman of Panbari, but the FIR was lodged by the father of the deceased victim. I know the deceased victim very well, as we are staying nearby. I also saw Dao lying near the dead body. Thereafter, dead body was taken by the police to complete the formalities. The motorcycle of the deceased victim was seized by the police, and I put my signature in the body of the seizure list so-and-so, and so-and-so. My statement was recorded by so-and-so. My lords, he is the person, my lords, who's the, I think, my lords, the attesting witness to the seizure of the motorcycle.
Okay.
The distance from my village, so-and-so, is about 7-8 kilometers, and it takes about half an hour to reach the place of occurrence from my village, Palguri, which is under the state of Assam. It is a fact that I have not seen the incident with my own eye. I put my signature on the seizure list, Exhibit 7. At Umsiang outpost, it is a fact that the actual incident took place because Indrajit Das' sister eloped with Jadav Das, the younger brother of the deceased victim. It is a fact that the accused person and his family members were against the act of Jadav Das and his sister. Prior to this incident, the mother and uncle of the accused person went to the house of Jadav Das to arrange the marriage, but the mother of the accused disagreed to the affair of Jadhav Das and the sister of the accused, but the uncle of the accused person and the family of the deceased victim agreed to arrange the matter of marriage of Jadhav Das and Rinku Das's sister of the accused person. I do not know the name of the uncle of the accused person.
So you were trying to unfold the motive. Which prosecution did
Which prosecution did not, the defense. The unfortunate part of trial.
Yes.
PW number 8. Is one Ranjit Vaishnav. I'm a farmer by profession. I know the case as I was a seizure witness. This is the case connected with the murder of Madhav Das or so-and-so. Madhav Das was running a poultry farm as well as working as an agriculture farm. The victim, Madhav Das, used to reside within a walking distance of the house. I have banana garden at so-and-so. When I visited my banana garden, I came to know that just bear with me for a second. So when I visited my banana garden, I came to know that Madhav Das was killed. I saw the dead body of the victim, Madhav Das, lying on the road leading to Panbari. The dead body was lying on the roadside. Beside the dead body, a motorbike was lying on the ground. Now, this is very interesting, my lords. May kindly take note of it. Because the first time somebody says, my lords, there is a motorcycle lying next to the ground.
The dead body was lying on the roadside.
The dead body was lying on the roadside. Besides the dead body, my lords, a motorbike was lying on the ground. This is the first time, my lords, would kindly see that nobody says that they've seen a motorcycle. He's the first person who says a motorcycle. The police have seized the motorbike in my presence. Very relevant for your, my lord's purposes, because your lordships would recollect that the motorcycle is seized almost 7 days or 10 days later when it is produced by somebody before the police station. The bike seized by the police was a Hero Honda Glamour, so-and-so. Exhibit 7 is the seizure list. Exhibit 7/2 is my signature. I had put my signature on the seizure list at exhibit so-and-so. I do not remember the date of the incident. The PO is at my banana garden, which is at about half a kilometer from the PO. I am not an eyewitness to the incident. I was informed by one C. Haricharan while I was on my way to take tea at around 11 a.m. on that relevant day. I do not know the bike belongs to one Bijon Das. The bike was borrowed by the victim deceased from one Shri Bijon Das.
Yes.
Now, we come to the official witnesses. 56 is the PW number PW 9, who's the doctor on duty. I have received the summon issued to me by this honorable court. I am a doctor by profession. I have practiced for almost 3 years till date. During the year 2014, I was posted at Nongpo Civil Hospital as medical and health officer. During my tenure at Nongpo, I received a body of one Madhav Das, which was brought by so-and-so at the police station of Umsiang Outpost to the civil hospital so-and-so. I do not remember whether he was accompanied by any other police personnel of Umsiang Outpost in the evening time. I have conducted the post-mortem of the said body on the next day at around 12:15 p.m. at Nongpo Civil Hospital. Upon conducting the post-mortem, I prepared the post-mortem report. Exhibit 8 is the post-mortem report and so-and-so, so-and-so. The cause of death was due to complete cut injury of the spinal cord and acute hemorrhage as a result of cut injury on the back of the neck. As per my opinion, the injury was caused by a very sharp weapon. After conducting post-mortem of the body of the deceased, the body was handed over to the police. I myself prepared the post-mortem report, exhibited it in this court. Though I was posted at so-and-so, but I was attached to civil hospital so-and-so to conduct the post-mortem. Dr. Momin was my senior. However, we used to conduct the post-mortem together. But in the post-mortem report, Dr. Momin has not put his signature. I conducted only one post-mortem on so-and-so, and that was that of the deceased. We're not even getting into that aspect of the post-mortem. There's some discrepancy with regard to the signature.
Okay.
Now, PW 10, my lords, at page 58.
Yes.
During the year 2014, I was posted as Deputy Director of Forensic Science Laboratory, Shillong. During my tenure as so-and-so... I'm sorry.
Please.
Now, during my tenure as Deputy Director of so-and-so, I have received a parcel from SP Nongpo Police so-and-so on so-and-so. On opening the parcel, I found that it contains a long bamboo handle dao. Upon receiving the parcel, I have examined the dao containing in the parcel. Material Exhibit 1 was examined by me and I prepared the report of the examination. Exhibit 9 is the forensic report and Exhibit 9/1 is my signature. After a thorough and careful examination of the exhibit, it tested positive for blood and gave negative response to the test of its origin due to the insufficiency of blood material. After examining Material Exhibit 1, I intimated to the concerned IO to collect the said parcel Exhibit 1. As per my FSL report Exhibit 9, the blood in the Material Exhibit 1 tested positive, meaning that it was blood. However, the origin, whether it originated from human or from animal, could not be detected due to the insufficiency of blood material. Cross of course, Mellors was declined. PW11 is of course, is just the OC of Khanapara, who says, that during my tenure as OC Khanapara, I received one FIR from Shaki Charan Das on 10/2/2014. Upon receiving the FIR, I registered a case for and endorsed the same to SI D Bora for investigation.
No, this is not
relevant.
material.
PW12 is the IO.
Yes.
I am the IO in this instant case. On 7/2/2014, the headman of Panbari village Amjong appeared at Umseang OP at around 1 p.m. and verbally reported to me that there is a murder in the village and Indrajit Das, the accused, has murdered the one Madhav Das, aged about 28 years, so-and-so, with a sharp weapon dao and cut the neck, as a result of which late Madhav Das died on the spot. On receipt of the information, the same was recorded as GDA number so-and-so 81 of 7/2/2014. I, along with myself and staff, left for the PO, which is at a distance of about 35 kilometers from the outpost, and reached there around 3 p.m. Sketch map of the PO was drawn by me, as well as I took photography of the deceased dead body as well as of the PO. Exhibit P10 is the sketch map of the PO, which I have drawn in pencil with sketch pen on specific markings. I identified the photograph of the deceased at Exhibit 4 and the photograph of the PO with the dao located. I'm sorry, there is one part missing. One line is missing.
Located, yes. Missing.
Located thereon at Exhibit 5. I think that part has been cut off at the stage of.
Cut off by.
But while making the photocopy, I think one small line simply says located thereon at Exhibit 5. Nothing so important, man. During inquiry, I learned that on 7/2/2014 at about 10:30 am, deceased Madhav Das, while he was on the way from so-and-so to Amjong village on his motorbike, one person, Indrajit Das, the accused, stopped the deceased motorbike, and when the deceased stopped his bike, accused Indrajit Das suddenly attacked him with a sharp dao and cut his neck, and the deceased fall down from his motorbike on the middle of the road. And as a result, he died on the spot. So, Melons, may kindly take note of this particular part. The IO says, Melons, that deceased is traveling on a motorbike. He is stopped by the accused, Melons. There is an assault with a sharp weapon made.
Yes.
as a result of which, my lords, the deceased falls down on the ground
Yes.
in the middle of the road. So this is very important, my lords, in the middle of the road. As a result, he died on the spot. Nearby the PO, Sri Haricharan Biswas, Sri Sakhicharan Das, and Sri Jatin Das were sitting in the shop of Jatin Das, and all three of them saw the incident on hearing the sound of the bike falling on the ground. And they rushed to the PO to help the injured person Madhav Das, but were found that his left neck was cut with sharp dao, and the blood was oozing from that side, and he was already dead. The accused Indrajit Das was questioned at the PO by Sakhicharan Das about the incident, but the accused told that it was an accident and Indrajit Das fled away from the place of occurrence. During further inquiry, it was learned from headman Sakhicharan Das that one Jadhav Das, aged about 25 years, son of so-and-so, brother of the accused, in love with Miss Rinku Das, who is the sister of the accused, and both of them willingly fled away on 4/2/2014 without consent of the family members, but later on the matter was settled by the family members and relatives of both the sides. During investigation, I have recorded the statement of the witnesses and examined eyewitnesses, and the statement was also recorded. During inquiry, I have seized the dao from the place of occurrence by so-and-so. On being shown, I identified the dao as material exhibit number 1 to be the one seized by me from the place of occurrence. Thereafter, I have examined the seizure witnesses who are eyewitnesses also, namely Sakhicharan Das and Haricharan Biswas. Thereafter, I have held inquest over the dead body on so-and-so at around 4:30 p.m. and the report is at Exhibit 2 and so-and-so is my signature thereon. During my inquest, the dead body was found lying in the link road to the paddy field from Amdobi Ghat to so-and-so, the head facing towards the south side and the face facing towards the sky with normal mouth closed and eyes opened, and both the hands and feet are straight. The dead body was found wearing clothes blue, long pants, so-and-so, colored shirt. I opened the clothes of the deceased and found deep cut mark with sharp dao with long handle, and the cut on the left neck about 4-inch deep, and no other injury mark was found on the dead body. After holding inquest, the dead body was forwarded to so-and-so for conducting postmortem to ascertain the actual cause of death. At the PO, after holding the inquest of the dead body, the headman of Panwari, Sakhicharan Das, told me that somebody has burned the house of the accused person, and on receipt of the information, I, along with headman Sakhicharan Das and village people, went to the house of the accused for causing inquiry, during which we found that his house is completely burned down by some unknown person. At that time, there was no occupant in the house. Thereafter, I seized the burnt ashes as well as one steel bucket from the house premises of the accused by seizure number so-and-so of the so-and-so. The seizure list was prepared at the house premises of the accused in the presence of eyewitnesses. Material exhibit number so-and-so is the burnt so-and-so. I'll skip this. I did not find any occupant in the house of the accused, but I told the people around there to inform the occupants to meet me and file a complaint at the outpost. Then it continues, my lords, at page 64. On the very same day, on 7/2/2014, at around evening time, I visited the place of occurrence and found the house of the accused person in Panwari, Umsiang village, Riboy, was burned down by some unknown miscreants. The house was fully burned down, and I have seized the ashes in a steel bucket, which I already marked as so-and-so. The ashes kept in a plastic bag is shown to me in court today, and the same I already marked as material exhibit. Nobody was present at the house when it was burned down, and no one was injured in the incident. When I reached the house, I saw the house still burning and took photograph of the burning house, which almost burned down. Exhibit 12 is the photographer's own. A separate case was registered as so-and-so of IPC, and 4 persons have been arrested in the case of the so-and-so: Jadhav Das, Haridhan Das, Santosh Das, and Nirmal Malik. Jadhav Das was the person who had run away with the sister of the accused person, namely she so-and-so. Haridhan Das is the father of Jadhav Das. The said case ended in FIR due to insufficiency of evidence. I sent the dead body to Civil Hospital Nongpo for postmortem examination brought from Panbari to Umsiang village. I also prepared the dead body challan dated 2/7/2014, and paper mark 1 is the carbon copy of the said challan, as the original challan was sent to the hospital at the time of postmortem. Paper mark 1 is my signature in the said challan. I would like to state that I have mentioned the date as 2/7/14 instead of 7/2/14 in the column of the date of dispatch and distance from the place of postmortem. On the following day, that is 8/7/2014, after the postmortem examination, the dead body was handed over to the relative of the deceased, namely Shri Rajan Das, in the presence of the witnesses so-and-so and so-and-so to perform the last rite. Is the challan. After handing over the dead body, myself along with my colleagues, DSP, crime and other staff visited the place of occurrence in search of the accused person but could not be found. However, we engaged the source to get information regarding his whereabouts of the accused person. Since the house was situated on the Assam-Meghalaya border, in order to maintain peace and to avoid any law and order problem, we took necessary steps. On 9/2/2014, I received an FIR lodged by Haridan Das, the father of the deceased, before Umsiang Outpost, registered as Khanapara PS case number so under section 302 IPC, and I was endorsed to investigate the case. Exhibits his signature. I examined the informant and recorded a statement and other witnesses. A circulation regarding notice of the whereabouts of the accused person was circulated in the entire northeastern states with respective police stations. On 14/2/2014, I got information from the headman of Panbari village that there was a bicycle abandoned on the roadside at Amdubi Ghat suspected to belong to the accused person. During investigation, it was suspected that the accused person had abandoned the said bicycle after committing the crime. I seized the said bicycle, white seizure list number so-and-so. Said bicycle is produced in court. The bicycle was taken to the police station for further investigation. During investigation, I received information from the OC Khetri PS Assam that they have detained one person, namely Indrajit Das of so-and-so, who had fled away from his place at Panbari village on 7/2/14 and after the murder of Ladar Das. On receipt of the information, I along with my staff left for Khetri police station Assam for inquiry. On reaching Khetri police station, the concerned OC informed me that they have detained the accused person Indrajit Das and handed over to me. By OC told me that the said accused person is involved in the murder case and the instant case, and I brought him to Barniat outpost and formally arrested him and sent him for medical examination, and later produced in court, was remanded to police custody for 3 days. During interrogation, the accused person stated on so-and-so, he left home to cut the dried betel nut. He saw late Madhav Das was proceeding to Amjong ceremony. After some time, he met Madhav Das and so-and-so. He signaled Madhav Das to stop. They both quarreled about the love affairs of Jadhav Das and the brother of so-and-so. And while in between the hot argument, late Madhav Das used bad language against accused person, saying that his mother is still young and beautiful and his father is old. So he'd like his mother to remarry with the other young boy. Indrajit Das got angry suddenly and attacked late Madhav Das on the left side of the neck with his dao. And late Madhav Das fell to the ground and Indrajit Das fled away from the spot. Indrajit Das told me that he surrendered before Khetri police station. I went to place of occurrence and found the blood-stained dao abandoned there. And I seized the same. I also noticed blood on the roadside near the dao. Para 8, my lords, may kindly take note of, my lords. He says, I went to the place of occurrence because the arrest of the victim, my lords, is arrest memo is dated. Give me the date of the arrest. Just bear with me for a second. The date of the arrest memo, 15/2/2014, my lords. So after the arrest memo, my lords, the statement comes in. I went to the place of occurrence and found the blood-stained dao abandoned there, and I seized the same. I also noticed blood on the roadside of the dao.
It doesn't say after the arrest,
In the sequence of events he is going through, my lords.
Burning of the house, that is the event which took place before. But
On that same day, my lords.
But then that statement was made before.
Well, I'm just pointing out that in the sequence of events, my lords, it comes at a subsequent stage. Because otherwise also, my lords, the dao your lordships have seen in the FSL, there is nothing, and I'll take your lordships to that aspect of the dao. During interrogation of the accused person admitted that the dao used by him in committing the crime belonged to him, and I showed it to him, and he admitted that the same belonged to him. On being shown material exhibit, I can identify the same to be the dao belonged to the accused person and seized by me. Prior to the incident, accused person was riding a bicycle. The dao meant to cut the dried betel nuts. The bike driven by the deceased bearing so-and-so Hero Honda black in color was also seized by me, and the same was released to its owner Shri Dijen Das on Zimma. During police custody, I took photograph of his photograph. After police custody, accused person was remanded to judicial custody for 14 days. I sent him the seized material to FSL for analysis and report. After receiving the FSL, I filed the charge sheet against the accused person number so-and-so for offences punishable under section 302 of the IPC 1860.
I think Mr. Paul will stop here.
We can continue, my lords.
Or Mr. K. Paul, let's hear counsel. For the appellant. Hearing is not concluded and will continue with the next date fix. This is not after 1 week.
Next week sometime.
This is not 1 week.
Item number 8.
Yes.
May I please, my lords? Lords, I crave your lordship's attention, kind indulgence to move a unlisted bail matter, my lords. The person's been in custody for some time, my lords. He's also been hospitalized yesterday due to serious health issues. My lords, we had moved bail before the trial court as well as the sessions court, my lords. That's been rejected. My lords, kindly take up the matter, my lords.
Tomorrow?
My lords, would it be convenient today, my lords? We've already filed it.
See, today, because I have a DV matter.
My lords, second half there is a DV.
So
Tomorrow, my lords. Highly obliged. Just change the date.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 8 of today's list. 8. I was making a prayer if it can be taken up.
Well, this is that matter, my lords.
Yeah, this
We
matter's
had
been-
argued at length.
the matter has been heard.
Partially hard.
I
not
think my
concluded,
learned
my
friend
lord.
on the last occasion, my lords, made
Wanted-
some submissions regarding some paper book at this
I could not
stage.
prepare the paper book, my lord. Anyway,
Paper book, my lords, may not be necessary. Whatever is on
I
record
think
is
the
already
only
on
issue
record.
is jurisdiction, isn't it?
Yes,
correct,
yes.
my lordship. Deputy Commissioner's power. Whether he
My lords,
was,
I was, as a matter of fact, only required to place the law before my lords, my lords. The factual aspect I've already argued. Lordships have heard us at length.
2015.
yes, my lord. I was praying, my lord, another some more time is if granted, lordship, because the issue is quite complicated to justify.
Of the record, I will say this: since you are on the opposite side, so perhaps no imputation can be, applied on you. But this might be one of those classic cases where the son of the lawyer would be put through school and college.
Already, my lords. While this matters.
Through this case.
And this case itself involves a lawyer.
No, but my lords,
That's what we heard.
my lords, the
Yeah,
son of the lawyer may be a little.
Becoming a lawyer.
Your lordships have been.
This has been told to us in law school.
Well, it's,
After 2 weeks,
because there are two judgments of the Honorable Guwahati High Court, my lords, which squarely settle this issue, and that's the query that had fallen from my lords.
1 week.
We'll try and conclude it next week, my lords.
Okay.
2 weeks, lordship.
What 2 weeks?
We'll complete it in 2
2 weeks? No more adjournment.
No
Whatever
more.
the case may be, no adjournment.
No more.
And Mr. Paul, you also make your.
My lords, I have concluded my part. I just needed to place the law. If your lordships permit me, my lords, I can place the law today also. I'll take hardly 5 minutes. Then my friend can respond. So at least, my lords, from my side, it would be concluded.
So we'll take it up.
On the next day, my lord, simultaneously let them place the law. Thereafter, we can reply also, my lord.
As your lordships feel appropriate.
On pre-made by Mr. S. Sangupta, Leonard.
State respondent.
On behalf of the state respondent, matter is adjourned. This is the same after 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
It is, however, made clear that no further adjournment will be allowed whatsoever.
My lords, may I just pray, my lords, if a fixed date is given,
Suggest a date.
It is March, sorry. My lords, today on 9th.
So on 25th?
25th, my lords. Very well.
Not 25th, 26th then.
26th.
25th is a Wednesday.
My lords. 26th.
As agreed to by parties, this is matter on 26th.
Obliged, sir.
Nah, 2 weeks more.
May please, Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 11. I'm appearing for respondent number 3. The conducting counsel, Mr. P. Nongri, is not keeping well, Your Lordship.
No objection, Lordship.
And pre-made by me. This is matter after. This is not connected to any other of those earlier.
This case also arose out from the common judgment. Common judgment, but here the little bit separate aspect is there. They have filed an execution. So.
Okay. How long?
For 2 weeks' time, Your Lordship.
On pre-made by Mr. Leonard Counsel. This is matter after 2 weeks.
Highly obliged, Your Lordship.
May it please Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 14. Lordship, I'm praying that this matter may come up after 3 weeks.
No objection, Your Lordship.
On pre-made by Mr. This is matter after 2 weeks. 2 weeks?
Your Lordship, 3 weeks.
No objection, Your Lordship.
3 weeks.
Much obliged.
May it please Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 10 and 15, Your Lordship, connected matters. Praying for 2 weeks' time, Your Lordship.
I'm for the petitioner and item number 10, my lord. No objection, my lord.
15.
I am the petitioner, my lord. In 15, item number 15.
Connected.
Connected matter.
And for the respondent, 4 to 6.
Yes, miss. How long?
2 weeks, Your Lordship.
On pray made by Miss Counsel for the respondent KHCDC. Matters adjourned. This is after 2 weeks. So got 10 batka 15 more. Right.
May it please Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 12. I pray for 1 week time, Lordship. We need some time for preparation.
On pray made by Mr. Appellant. This is matter up to 2 weeks.
Highly objection.
Item number 2.
If it may please Your Lordship. Your Lordship, before this item is taken for admission hearing, I'd like to apprise this court. If I may take Your Lordship to the petition at page number 7, paragraph number 12. This is a promotion matter, Your Lordship.
Yes.
So pleading was taken that the petitioner was superseded by his juniors, 3 of his juniors. I pray Your Lordship, with regards to the promotion order of the juniors who have superseded the petitioner, if I can bring it by way of an affidavit, Your Lordship. The promotion order is by way of an additional. It's not been.
But you have assailed their promotion.
Your Lordship.
You have assailed their promotion.
Your Lordship. Your Lordship, basically here the petitioner was considered for promotion, but his juniors have superseded him. By way of this order that has superseded him, I would like to bring it on record, Your Lordship.
But that is strange. That's the crux of your.
Your Lordship,
case.
exactly. So I'm
And
praying
why
for
would
that,
you-
Your Lordship.
Why would you leave out the very important document for that matter?
Your Lordship, it was a mistake.
At the outset, Ms. Letter Counsel for the petitioner has led this court to para 12 of this petition, wherein is found the averment made with regard to the promotion granted to the juniors of the petitioner herein, comma, relevant documents of the same, of which has not been annexed with this petition. So next, the learned counsel has prayed that before this matter is taken up for consideration, the said relevant document will be allowed to be filed by way of affidavit. Pray aloud. How long?
Your Lordship, 2 days' time.
This is matter. On 13th.
Your Lordship. Highly obliged, Your Lordship.
Item number 3.
My lord, affidavit of service of notice upon respondents has been already been filed. There are 2 respondents, and then
you filed the.
I have filed the affidavit. It was delivered on 27/11/2025.
Mr. S. Pandit, learned counsel for the appellant, has submitted that the affidavit of service as regard the notice issued upon the respondent number 1 and 2
Yes.
has been filed for this court. However, none has appeared on behalf of such respondent. Accordingly, matter is adjourned to allow the said respondents to appear before this court. List the same after 2 weeks.
Item number 4.
This is an appeal for an offence under NDPS Act. My lord, it appears that trial court record has come and we will prepare the paper book, my lord.
Mr. Pandit, Learned Counsel has submitted that since the trial court record has been produced before this court, the appellant may be allowed to prepare the paper book accordingly. As prayed for, save is allowed. This is matter of the 3 weeks.
I have filed application for suspending the sentence also.
That can be hard on the.
You file the paper book first and see this. What is the offence involved?
Intermediate is little more than a small quantity, my lord. 5 years imprisonment has been imposed.
Let the paper book be ready, my lord. We should have a
And how long has he been in custody?
Yes, I think 5 months. 5 months.
5 months.
He has faced the trial for almost 10 years. So, my lord, in the next date.
Prepare paper book.
Yes.
Item number 6.
Please, Lordship. Lordship, I am praying for 2 weeks' time to file the counter affidavit.
You're appearing for?
2 weeks, Lordship.
You're appearing for whom?
Respondent 5 and 6.
5 and 6.
Lordship, I'm making a similar prayer on behalf of respondents 1, 2, 4 and 7. State respondents, Your Lordship.
I, Miss Learned Counsel, appearing for respondent 5 and 6, has sought for time to file the counter affidavit. Next, similarly, Miss Naraji, appearing for respondent 1, 2, 4, 1-4 more, and 7, has also sought time to file the counter. Mr. Learned Counsel appears for the petitioner. Pray aloud. Let the counter affidavit be filed within the next date fix. This is matter of 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Item number 7.
My friend has probably cured the defects which were there.
Your Lordship, please see page number 102, the last page of the petition. There is specific authorization.
Just a moment. What is this matter has come up today for?
But the state is yet to file their response, my lord, since certain defects were pointed out in the affidavit and in the Wakalatnama. We have probably cured the defects. My learner's friend is there, my lord, in the court before my lords. And we had cured the defects from our side, my lord. Now the state is yet to file the response. My lords were gracious to, my lord, stay the entire impugned order.
Oh, this is with regard to
The debit defreezing account, my lord, by the deputy commissioner, without any, my lord, the law was without any sorting out the law, I'll say.
But I have instruction to appear for the response with Mr. Nongri. But if they can give me a cured copy.
what is that sound? Is it from your end, Mr. Singh?
I'll just see the.
No, that is in your petition, page number 102.
Give me a complete set.
I don't have that.
You can give me later.
I'll give you later.
By today you can give me. So, my lord, what I'm praying that I'll appeal for all the responses, my lord, and if then give me a corrected copy, my lord. By next day we'll try to file the affidavit.
We have not given.
No. Just now.
It is in the petition, my lord, page 102. It is already there.
No. Then what was required to be corrected?
Nothing, Your Lordship. Only we have to bring on record this one, the authorization, the resolution of CMJ Foundation, wherein they have.
Done in the court's copy.
I'm giving.
You can't give like that. No? You have to file an
I'll
affidavit or
bring it
something.
on record, my lord. Just for your perusal, I have brought it.
Or you have to file an amended one.
102 is the authorization for filing of the petition. For filing of this petition. This
Yes,
is the
yes, yes.
authorization.
It is a resolution authorizing CM Jha to file this petition, Wakalatnama, and other related documents, Your Lordship. We'll bring it on record by way of an affidavit, Your Lordship. Please allow us.
Hi, Mr. Learned Counsel for the petitioner has submitted that a copy of the resolution by which the petitioners CM Jha, Chandra Mohan Jha, was authorized to file this petition. May be allowed to be brought on record by way of an affidavit. So I don't. Pray aloud? How long? 1 week?
1 week.
Pray aloud? As prayed for, this is matter to 1 week.
Grateful much.
Item number 9.